morning, good morning, good morning. I apologize for being a few minutes late. Facebook was just not letting me hit the go live button, and I had to go back in a few times to get it to work. I'm Kelwin Hagan. I'm a practitioner here at Agape, and I'm sitting in for Reverend Cindy today, who's got some things that have pulled her away, and she will be back in a couple of weeks. So nice to see all of y'all here. I'm looking at the comments now, seeing who's coming in. We're just getting started. I'm going to give it a couple of minutes here for folks to flow on in. And it's so good to see everybody here. And now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take a minute. I'm going to take my phone and I'm going to pop open my Facebook page. And as I tend to like to do, I'm going to post this post onto my Facebook page as well, so that it can be shared with everybody there too. So let's see who we got coming in here. So we got Wayne, Portia, good morning, hello. Dorothy, good morning. Katie, good morning. Lynn, good morning to you. Nice to have you here from Astoria, Oregon. Wayne's in Calgary. Portia, Oregon. Oregon's strong in the house this morning. Okay. It is definitely moving fast down here. Carolyn, Teresa, Curtis, Christy, good morning. So nice to have everybody here right now. And I'm going to turn off my other Facebook because you can actually hear me talking in my own ear. Okay, Della, good morning. Lynn, good morning. Azar, good morning. Ray, D-Ray, good morning. Jennifer Holmes, good morning. San Francisco, Deborah Meyer, Chris O'Donnell. Hey, buddy, how are you? I am good, Chris. How are you doing? Nice to have you here with us. Goes by so quick I can't watch them all. Let's see. I love seeing everybody that comes on in here as folks are popping in. Again, I apologize for starting a few minutes late. Facebook was not cooperating with me this morning, made me work for it. Prayers for knowing abundance in finances. Yes, Lynn. Good morning. Sending love from Della from San Diego. Carolyn, grateful for my life. I am too. Start my morning with gratitude. I am grateful just to be here. Grateful for my first breath. Grand rising. Jennifer Holmes, good morning from Washington. Pray for Maui and all those missing and displaced. Yes, Maui is going through it right now, and there is God there, and life is lifing, and everything is moving forward. Good morning from Detroit, Michigan, Kimberly. Hello. Grand rising from West Hollywood. Peace and richest blessing, Alice. Bradley. Good God morning, y'all. Good God morning to you too, Bradley. Good morning from San Francisco. Anybody can put their prayer requests in here, and whether they do or not, if they're thinking it, it's out in the ether, and it is already done. So, we appreciate you being here, Kelvin, and to each of you. Yes, Katie, thank you. Good morning from Culver City. Hi, Lucy. Christina Diane, play for Maui. Yes. Praying for all of us. We are enough. Yes. Yes. So true, Della. Grateful to be basking in the Spirit. Knowing, good morning, Seattle, Washington from Harriet. Hi, Harriet. Prayers with the planet, her creatures, ecosystems. Yes, Katie, absolutely. Good morning, Agape Nation from San Fernando Valley. Yes, right over the hill. Okay. So nice to have everybody here. Yes, yes, and lifing. Yes, Alexandra. Yes. Hey, Alexandra, I'm going to be reading from what we read last night today again, too. I had such a good time. Last night, we did the my Spiritual Liberation book club. and we read chapter 6. Hello, Dana. Evolution and perfection of the body temple, yes. Hey, Kelvin, peace and blessings. Philip, hello. Okay, and we read chapter 6, and in my book club, I read each chapter out loud, and during that time, anybody that wants to comment, hello, Joni, Cece, can interject in the middle of it, or at the end of it, we discuss some of the different points in the chapter and how they felt to us, and any questions that we might have about them. And it was a powerful chapter. It was chapter 6 in Michael Beckwith's Spiritual Liberation. And it was a nice chapter. It's called Inner Ecology, Your Personal Laws of Life. And it was a powerful reading. And those of us in the book club last night had a wonderful discussion afterwards. And hi, Lee. The book club, if you look up Kelvin Hagen on Facebook, you'll see my book club posted as a pinned post on my webpage. It's Kelvin, Kelwin, Hagen, Hagen. And what we've been doing is every week we read, except for the first Wednesday of the month when I'm doing the Agape Freedom Path meeting. Every week we read a chapter, and then we discuss it. It's been quite enjoyable. But I'm going to read today for the affirmation and the embodiment at the end of the chapter. And I did put my name in the comments there, so folks know who I am. And I'm Kelvin Hagen. I'm an Agape licensed spiritual practitioner, and I so look forward to being here with you on my every other Monday, and whenever I'm needed, that I'm available to fill in for somebody else who has something in their schedule. So, here's the reading. First, we'll start with the affirmation. Today, as I enter my meditation practice, I am open receptive to my inner spirit revealing to me the personal laws of life by which I live. I courageously look at myself in all honesty and with full confidence in my ability to co-create with the spirit, the life I am here to live. The embodiment. I love these embodiments. I'm still reading them out loud. I'm not going to say every day, but I still do some readings out loud. Sometimes the embodiment. Sometimes I read from some other book, and I just read it out loud to the whole world, to the universe, just by myself in my backyard or wherever I happen to be. Okay, embodiment. For those of you who have the book Spiritual Liberation, this is on page 79 at the end of chapter 6. Right here and right now, I enter the Spirit's full dimension of unconditional love, peace, and clarity. In the light of this clarity, I align my awareness with universal law. My entire inner being opens and welcomes these qualities as my laws of life. I fully accept that abundance is a natural byproduct of the law of circulation. How good it is to know that it is a natural part of my being. I think from this place, I act from this place, and I express generosity of heart. I share my resources knowing absolutely that the source and substance of my supply is limitless. Oh, how magnificently practical it is to live from this realization. I know that abundance is a law of life, and I radiate the manifestation of all needs met for all beings. I live in the secret place of the Most High, of First Cause, my source. With my feet firmly planted on the earth and my heart directed heavenward, my inner ecology is enlivened, up-leveled, and grounded. The universal laws by which I navigate my life are fully revealed to me. I gratefully acknowledge those areas in which I have yet to grow. I welcome them. I embrace them. With full confidence, I recognize that all which I need in order to shift and transform my consciousness is within me. I see also those areas in which the Spirit works through me, and I humbly give thanks. I now tap the reservoir of the ever-expanding realm of the Spirit and unify with this presence. From this source comes the whole of existence, with which is called good and that which is called bad. In divine mind, no such distinction exists. They now cease to exist in my mind. Life exists, life in all its expressions. How beautiful it is when one has the inner eyes to see with clarity. How precious is this human incarnation. I accept full responsibility for my life with grace and ease, knowing that it is a divine expression, that I am an individualized expression of my beloved God, the joy, the life that is everywhere present. In this presence, I know that it is not possible for me to blow my incarnation, because my intention to awaken is sincere. I forgive myself for the missteps along the path, because I realize that they are inevitable in all stages of growth. I honor, respect, and accept myself. And just as I extend compassion to myself in my process of growth, so do I have compassion for others. Just as I make room in my heart for myself, so do I make room for my brothers and sisters on the planet. The laws of my life are those of harmony, generosity, peace, wisdom, compassion, and service. I declare this to be the landscape of my inner ecology, and I give thanks for it. In this space, there is room for all that I am, including that which awaits the transforming touch of my spiritual discernment and commitment to transform. As I sit in the stillness of the self, my breathing and heart rate slow down. My digestive system relaxes. My entire body is in harmony with wholeness. I live, move, and have my being in it. I fully enter this vortex of surrender and swim in the sea of divine support, empowerment, transforming knowledge, and divine love. I walk on the water of this consciousness. In the mirror of my meditation, I see my original face, my inherent beauty and goodness. How sweet, how tender, how vulnerable am I to the Spirit. This word that I speak does not fight or contend with any secondary causative factors. It does not contend with the past or future. It embraces this moment of awareness. I break free from the illusionary factor of this world and stepped into the luminosity of divine understanding. I accept and claim that all of my needs are met in the infinite, and that the all good of God announcing itself within my life as my life. I'm going to read that line again. I accept and claim that all my needs are met by the infinite, the all good of God announcing itself within my life as my life. This is the law of life in which I live, move, and have my being, and I humbly give thanks for it. That is so powerful. So anybody has any prayer requests that they're putting into the prayer request place over there, put it in with a feeling and an emotional state of it is done. I like to make the comparison. If you're praying for rain, feel the mud in your feet. Feel the rain falling on your head. Feel the life and the possibilities. Know that it is done. This is an affirmative prayer. This is a spiritual, these I'm tripping on the words. I just totally blanked out for a second, and that's good. But any prayers, the requests that are put in there, I'm going to read and go over. They're out there in the ether. Wherever you are in life, know that right there where you are, whatever and whoever you're praying for is, that the loving lifing that is all things is there with us, and as all the other players in whatever is taking place. All needs met, yes. Living on my boat and providing, where to go. Impactful experiences through my business, yes, Jennifer. Wayne, I can receive, yes, Wayne. All my needs are abundantly met today and every day, and so it is, absolutely. Absolutely, we're coming from a place of all needs met. Everything I need is already here, right now, right where I am at all times. There is nothing that I don't already have that is available to me right now. All needs met, all needs met, all needs met. Yes, Danae. White hearts prevail. Yes, Wayne. Yes, thank you, Simone. I accept and claim all needs are met by the infinite. God is. Absolutely, Tracy. God is. Life is life in, and everything has everything. Yes. Good morning, Dee. Swimming in surrender, absolutely. And surrender, letting go, that's where it all is. Letting go of whatever the human aspects of life have brought into our perception as reality, because it is not, it is an illusion we create with our perception. Letting it go. I'm so grateful, Alam, for divine guidance in every aspect of my husband's life. I know that God is at the center of his being. Yes. And at the center of your being and everybody else that is anywhere near either one of you. Absolutely. Guidance on God, demand God. Yes, that is good. I like that. Guidance on demand God. I am so grateful for divine guidance. Yes. Prayers for people in the islands of Maui, Hawaii, and that fire is it. Yes. Yes, right now they are going through it. No doubt about it. There is some things taking place there, and behind it, all things new, right in this moment, right here, right now. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get into a prayer. I suggest if you're sitting somewhere, you have your feet on the ground. If you're standing up, you got your present with knowing where you are. If you're walking, you're present of each step that's hitting the ground. Me, I'm sitting here, I got my bare feet on the ground, and I'm feeling the energy of the earth coming through me, and I know that this energy is all the love that everything is, because love is everything. It is all there is. And I am so grateful to be here. I'm grateful for the breath I took this morning. I am grateful for this week and all the trials and little tribulations that took place in my life that I had to roll with. And each and every one of them brought with it a gift for me to grow and know that I am held in the hand of God. I am held in life, and I am, and I am so grateful to be here. This is where I love to be, right here, right now. Wherever that is, I am grateful for here, now, at all times, in all moments, in all days. I am grateful for this here now, knowing that this here now is lifing. Lifing in all of its forms, all the things that are out here in the life, all the things that seem to be joyful, and all the things that seem to not be joyful. I know that each and every one of these things is the living life of God right here, right now. From the furthest distant stars and galaxies to the microscopic little quarks, or whatever the tiniest thing they now know exists is, it is all lifing right here, right now. Nothing exists outside of lifing. If it is God. Period. It is so simple to know that. I am lifing. Lifing is because I am, and I get to express lifing as Kelwyn. This being right here exists only right here as part of the whole. My individuality as Kelwin is linked in, tied in, and inseparable from the oneness that is all things. This is the absolute truth of my life, of my being. The perfection of God. This is my journey. And all of it is the perfection of God. This is the true of myself. This is true of you. Each and every one of you, each and every one of us, each and every one of the we that is here right now and those that are not here right now are all part of the one lifing that is all things. And everything taking place right now, right here, in your life, around your life, the perceptions you have from the news, the perceptions you have from seeing people on the street, all of these things taking place are happening inside the lifing that is God. It is all there is. So to declare, I declare and know that the perfection of God is the life of each and every one of us. Each and every one of us suffering or not suffering, that's a choice. Each and every one of us experiencing pain, disease, or any physical ailments in our body. I know that these two are in some way a gift that is here for our expansion inside we are, because we are not my bodies. I am not my body. I am so much more. And as I move forward in this day, I know that each and every one of us is living in the perfect journey of God, and each and every one of our journeys is different and special, and each and every one of us gets to experience something that advances our life. And I know that right now, life in God is in as you right now, as you and as anybody you're praying for right now. Life is lifing as them in their life, and everything that surrounds them is lifing. And I know that as these things move forward, true healing, however that may play out, is taking place in these souls, in these beings, in these very existences that are the life of God, the life we had before we had a body, the perfection that is this journey. Right now, we are this perfect journey. Right now, anywhere in the world where natural disasters are taking place, and there are always hundreds of them all over the world taking place, as the life that is lifing, that is Mother Gaia, Mother Earth, Pachamama. I know that in each and every one of these places where there is something taking place and there is some human turmoil taking on, I know that right there, right now, God is, love is, life is lifing. And I know that in these places, some of the most beautiful, precious moments of love expanded and shared out from individual human beings inside this one lifing get an opportunity to shine and express. I know without a doubt that in each of these places, lifing that is taking place is the perfection, the perfect life of God right now, right here. Absolute perfection is the journey of God. I know that wherever there is turmoil, that is human-induced turmoil, I know that in those places, God is right now, and the perfection of God is. And right here, right now, wherever that right here, right now, lifing is taking place. It is so simple to me to understand that every single thing I am grateful for. And I see in every single thing, I see in every single being the light and the perfection of God. And the only thing that gets in the way of that expression of God is our human ability to get stuck. Right now, today and this day, I let go and release all the expectations on this planet, all the expectations on society, all the expectations on perfect human physical health, all the expectations on anything that is anywhere, and know that as I let go of all of my expectations, all of my needs are met, All healing of God is taking place. There is nothing, nowhere, no how that is not experiencing the beauty and the life that is the living life of God. Lifing right here, right now. Know it. Feel it. So simple. Not easy. So simple. If it is God. If it's happening, there is a lesson in it. Every single thing, every single place, God is, life is, love is, joy is, abundance is, lessons are, growth is. I am the shining beauty and example of God as Kelwin, and I love Kelwin. And I love each and every one of us right here, right now, knowing that as we move forward, I give thanks for the absolute truth of the simplicity of the oneness of this life. I give thanks. Thanks for the truth to these words. Thanks for each and everything taking place on this planet. Thanks for lifing as me in my life, as we in our life. And I release it. I let it go. I let it go, knowing that if I want to see the change in the world, I need to be the change in the world. Therefore, it's up to me to let go of all that stands in the way of my flow, our flow. I release and let go all things that do not serve me in my life. And I release and let go of all love and all things that do serve me in my life, knowing that as I circulate this energy, all the circulation will come back to the we, to the me, and that life is good. I let go, I release it, and I just say, and so it is. Amen. Feels good. Sometimes it's just so simple. Just know that if it's all God, it's all God. That reading at the end of chapter 6 is a very powerful embodiment. Right here, right now, I enter the Spirit's full dimension of unconditional love, peace, and clarity. So simple. So simple. And yet, sometimes it seems so hard. Yes, standing in this knowing, already done. Hi, Christina. It was great to have you in the book club last night. It was wonderful. I know there are a few other people in here as well that were here. Standing in this knowing already. Yes. Amen. Thank you, Kelwin. Thank you, Kelwin. It's a beautiful day today. Yes, it is, Teresa, as it is every day. Surely, and so it is. We allow it to be done right now and forevermore. Yes, Halam. Loving the NRG. Energy, I'm assuming. Thank you, Philip. So beautiful. Thank you, Jennifer. Della. And so it is. Kimberly. And so it is. Thank you, Amen. Dorothy. So it is. Ania. Beautiful. Thank you, Ania. Thank you. You're welcome, everybody. Okay. All right. I can't go up but so far, and then I run out of being able to go back and read them all. I'm going to go in and I'm going to read all of these different comments. I'm going to actually probably pull this out and also put it onto my YouTube channel. And by the way, there's a lot of things going on. Done, done, done. I like that. Thank you, Kelvin. Done, done, done. It is absolutely done. And Joni, hello. Alice, so it is. Sending you sunshine, receiving the sunshine, Lynn. And I want to remind you there's a lot of other stuff going on at Agape. Tomorrow night there's a community event. Friday nights I'm usually busy and I don't get to a lot of them, but they're phenomenal. They're wonderful. There's other things. The services this month at Agape are not live if you're in LA because they're working on the lobby. But please tune in. All the services will be streamed, and at the end of this month they will be live again for the 11 o'clock service. Yes, Christy, life is life in it. I love it. And there's a lot of other things going on. You can go to agapelive.com. You can look up many different programs and ministries that they have. So many different ways to be able to reach out. So many different ways for people to reach out to be served, and so many ways that people can reach out to serve. Because if things are going tough in your life and you've got things that don't quite feel quite right, for me, that's a call to be of service. Because whenever I'm of service to something else, to someone else, suddenly the things that are bugging me in my life, suddenly the things that are eating me in my life, don't seem to be so big. So you can be of service, or you can go there, and there are people here that will be of service for you. And when you go to these people that are being of service at Agape, these volunteers and people on staff, believe it or not, you're being of service because you're giving them an opportunity to be of service. And being of service is such a gift. So please go to agapelive.com. Look me up, Kelvin Hagen, on Facebook. Stay in touch with me. I'm a practitioner at Agape. We pray, yes. We do visionings, yes. We do meditations, yes. But we do other things too. We have prac sessions that we do. These prac sessions are individual spiritual therapy sessions that we have with people. I also do group spiritual therapy sessions for folks that are out there that feel for some reason that the world isn't abundant enough for them to be able to get an individual private session with a therapist, with a spiritual therapist. But being an Agape licensed practitioner is my joy and my love, and I get to be of service here and in other places. Look me up. Stay in touch with me. Call me up. I am here for we. I don't just type that in the chats of all the prayers every day. It is the truth. I am here for we, and we are here for each other because we are each other. What you are, I am. What I am, you are. And it is beautiful. So, I am so blessed to have been able to read this from this chapter. And I will see you. I'll also be here at noon today Pacific time, for the meditation. Don't know what I'm going to read from. I know I'm going to take a pause in the middle of my work day to do it, and I love that. I get to take a break in my work day, in the middle of the day, to do meditation with us. How beautiful is that, right? So, I could go on forever. I love you all so much. I love everybody here. Service is action, yes. Service is love in action, yes. Yes, Jazz. For my prayers for physical and mental health and well-being, absolutely. Okay, well, I'm going to take off now. Just know that I love you. And peace.